Yeah. I'm gonna try and bring it back up. I'm gonna try and get it. Oh, less tippy. Less tippy. Balk, chicken. Here's your nut, sir. We're going to fucking Heartland. I'm gonna make it now.
Is that wheel heavy, Jose? Alright, so this is our intro.
Here's an update video on the S10. We didn't really film shit, but since the track we last raced it, the rear end sucked. The gearing was terrible. We ended up using a, what was it, a 2.8? I think it was a 2.8 rear end from a Corvette, and it sucked. The car had no power. I'm sure you saw I almost got last place, so that was not fun. So we're fixing it. So I bought another rear end from another Corvette that I thought was gonna work. Ended up not. So we built some custom internals to make it a 4.5 final. We had to weld some shit with the local machine shop. And now we're running into more problems as usual, and we have the race in 2 weeks. So we'll kind of give you a little update of what I'm doing. Me and Jose and the rest of the guys have been pretty much just testing shit. So this is the new rear setup, and that's the old one. And this is kind of what we got going on now. So this one is 1.5 inches longer. So instead of remaking all the mounts, we're just kind of only refabricating a couple different things. We decided to get rid of the single piece tie rod for adjusting the rear toe, and now we're doing individual heims. We're trying to change the geometry of the suspension. We're making the actual shocks more straight this time. Instead, last time they were at like a 15-degree angle. So we think that may have had a problem, or been part of our problem for the truck being so bouncy. So we're gonna try that. And Jose's also been working on the power steering. We're gonna do electronic power steering if we have time. Kansas is in, what, 2? It's not next weekend, right? No, it's not next weekend, but it's the weekend after. And we're leaving that Wednesday because it's a 10-hour drive from here. And yeah, have not driven the truck since we parked it, and we have no testing, so we'll see how this goes. So this is what we're using for a few different things. We're using this for the rear toe arms, obviously adjustable, they're heims. And then we're also making the new diff brace that's gonna support the diff out of these. I thought it was just gonna be easier because we could make it adjustable and kind of change the angle of the drive shaft if needed. We probably won't need to, but I just thought it'd be cool to use these. And I'm gonna put them together. Holy bunch of shit.
I told the 2 customers that were sitting in the lobby today, I was like, let me know if the video is really cringy or not, right? I was just joking, and then I come up later, and the one guy, I asked him, I was like, so how's the video? Is it cringy? And he goes, yeah, it's a little cringy. I was like...
Which one was it? The new one?
The new one. I was trying to figure out what part would have been like extra cringy, and then he was saying it was because I hit the wall.
Oh.
I was like, that was the good part.
I'm sure they're gonna love this part of the video of me screwing them together.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta
Screw the bars, Jose.
I'm not even allowed to go to a bar.
Don't tell anyone your age.
I didn't say anything. I'm gonna tell someone the wrong person my age, and someone's just gonna pull up to my doorstep.
I saw you at PRI. you were in that bar.
What a callback. I still can't believe that we ate our whole meal and this dude's asking everyone else for their IDs and he never came up to me and asked.
He probably lost his job, dude. All your fault.
I'm a home wrecker. I make people lose people's jobs. Like, can't win, dude.
Dude, I don't know. You're savage.
Thought I was a nice guy.
Woohoo.
That was a little too real. Oh, jeez.
That's how I feel right now. Screwing these fucking things together.
God damn it, Bobby. Can't wait for all the comments to be like, man, that sounds like shit. Man, you almost started a fire. Man, that's the worst.
Are you welding by the gas tank?
Man, you're welding on the gas tank.
Well, that took way too long. It just took like 20 minutes to screw these together. We're almost out of battery life.
Meanwhile, I can't even tack a arm in.
Today, Junior. It helped that the mask would work the whole time.
Comfortable?
No. My fucking knees are too old for this shit.
There's a couple lifts over there, but we're over here.
Lifts are full. Too busy.
All right, so we're about 3 hours into tonight, ready to go home. But we got the suspension pretty mocked up, so got the tie rods on, kind of temporary. Everything is kind of just loose, and we're just test fitting to see if the new design works. But here's the clip of the new design. So we now made the shocks more straight up and down. But before there, like I said, they were at a 15-degree angle. And now we also have our heims for our tie rod. And then I didn't make the diff mount because it's late and I want to go home. But that's the update for now. YouTube, how do I fix power steering?
Sounds like R2D2.
But as soon as I put any pressure, it bogs the pump down, and then as soon as it bogs down, it dies and it shuts off. The only thing I think of is if we had the lines backwards, but according to, I mean, there's no way that they would make their return a slip-on, you know what I mean? Like, and according to the good old Google, this is feed and this is return. That makes sense, yeah.
So we're gonna take it to the dry strip and it's gonna run at 12? 13?
I'm not taking it anywhere but Kansas.
And the drift pad?
If I had different tires, I would drift it after Kansas.
We can get some new tires. No, we got those burners.
17s?
Whatever is in the back, you know? For the S10.
That makes me so happy.
Oh yeah.
This is 5 by, I don't even know. That's 104 or something like that. I could put different tires on these rims. Oh, they're saying the stock wheels.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go and looking on the stock wheels, dude.
So?
That's some old slicks, I think, the 245, the NTO1s, I think.
Nah, I have some burner ass 17s back there.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jose, recording and shit.
See, I'm good with it now. You don't even know.
Don't even know. Talk about fucking.
Did you get the joke with
Shower
Elon
poops.
Musk and shit? Come on.
I didn't. That's why I started recording.
Dude, that was a good one, bro.
Is that who that was?
You got a line in the front. I did the rear.
Oh no. What's it at?
I don't know.
I thought we were gonna leave the front more or less.
You're just being lazy, bitch. Yeah, we're gonna leave the front. Toe, inch and fucking something. Maybe the steering wheel moved.
Yeah, the steering wheel.
Why don't you hop up there here?
9 degrees of caster.
Hey, shush.
Damn.
That's good, bro.
Don't be talking about my caster. The steering wheel had to move because there's no way it's that fucked up.
Now it's close, but now camera's not. But now you're a 30-second in on both. Is the steering wheel straight? Well, right there you're way off versus where you just were. Getting worse. Just leave it right there and adjust it.
Yeah, just
Set it straight and let's adjust it.
fuck around.
Stop trying to cheat the system.
What happens when you cheat in school? You end up like me.
That the rear end is not coming back out. I'm just gonna let the C-clip kind of chill.
You're crazy. What if it gets chewed up and shit and...
Well, what's the worst that can happen? You get in the fluid, right?
I thought like it'd get in the gear and come up the gears and shit and explode and... I'm thinking the worst, dude.
We could just take the drain bolt out of it and then stick a magnet in there. It's steel.
You're not gonna get the fucking C-clip out from that drain bolt. It's way bigger than that.
He always tried to put the triangle in the square when he was a kid.
Yeah.
He just fucking ping, 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 ping.
It's not gonna work, Jose.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Or maybe it's snapped in my drift, and it's been like that. If it starts making some weird noise, then we'll get it. But back to the alignment. Jose, how's it going up
Me
here?
pulling the diff out at Kansas. Okay.
Well, at least we know what kind of diff it is. What kind of diff is it?
82 Corvette.
Nope. The diff is 82 Corvette, you're right.
Wait.
But the gearing is from a Dana 44 Jeep that was custom welded. If that shit blows up, we're fucked.
Wait. It's from a Jeep?
Yeah. So the Dana 44 apparently comes in.
History lesson, let's go.
The Dana 44 comes in a lot of shit.
Fun fact, huh?
Fun fact, when I thought I was buying Corvette, I don't think it was, but I asked the lady, hey, I need a ring and pinion for a Dana 44 Corvette. She's like, oh yeah, this is for a Dana 44. I'm like, cool, so it'll work for a Corvette, Dana 44. Yep. And then when we went to the shop, he's like, yeah, this isn't right.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to take some metal spacers to space our ring gear to our pinion, weld them to it, and then it's a C3 diff. So this truck is all fucked up. It's a C3 diff. It's got some bullshit Dana 44 Jeep
Oh, no.
ring and pinion. The diff is C3. The batwing is C3. The outer hubs are C4 Corvette. The axle stubs are C4 Corvette. The axles are C4.
Sounds like a Honda to me, dude.
It's a mutt.
From a Integra to Civics.
Anyways, how's this alignment going?
I got him loose.
Well, I want to go
Put
home
it done.
today, so can you grab the tie rod tool? Show the folks the tie rod tool.
Oh, yes. Tie rod tool.
Chevy S10 tie rod tool.
Do you even know how to work a monkey wrench? Or a pipe wrench? Depends on who you ask. Keep going, it'll get tighter as you stroke.
Giggity.
Giggity. Keep going. Oh yeah.
Yo, it got tighter as I stroked.
I think you're going the wrong way, Chief.
I hate when I'm stroking and I go the wrong way. Later.
Do you have a headache, sir? No comment.
No comment. Working on that
You're
stuff.
going the right way.
Oh, jeez.
Right there. A little more.
Oh, I thought we were going 0.
We are going 0.
Oh.
We're going 0 toe all around. Just because Jose called me a bitch and said I wouldn't. Fucking asshole.
Right, so now I gotta go the other way on this one, huh?
I don't know. I'm not the one doing the alignment.
You were.
Yeah, I did the rear. The rear was a bitch, dude. I spent like 3 hours on that shit. You're almost done already.
Almost
loosen
done
the bolts?
already. Yeah, probably gotta loosen some more. Almost done already.
All right.
Still have to do camber.
We're going to check back when he's done.
We're checking with Jose. How's it going over there, buddy?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Okay, I'm lying. It's been 15 minutes, but still.
15 or 50?
15. 1-5.
Going swell. More shims. We found out. It's positive camber on the other side, so now we need even more shims. It's gonna be a great night.
Shibbity. I thought you took shims out to make it go negative. Because that would make the arm go in. So did you just do it backwards?
No.
You sure? How sure?
Because I loosened it and it sunk in, and now it has 0.4 degrees of camber.
So where are you putting the shims?
So if I put more shims in the top than the bottom, it would change caster.
Well, don't do that.
So it has to be equal. So I have to fit this one in on that side.
Yeah, but we need to take a shim out to make it more negative camber. Oh no, we gotta add a shim. Sorry, I don't do GMs. How's the weather down there, JR?
It's cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Rudd's Racing hoodies for sale.
You want
RudsRacing.com.
You want mine? It has metal shavings in it.
I'll take it.
From go ahead.
No kidding. I don't think anyone wants to watch us add shims to these.
No, I think they all do.
You think they do?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think so. It's not very interesting.
We just changed our entire suspension geometry. Those two little 1 millimeter shims changed the world.
That's fucking stupid. Ooh. Fuckers. This is gonna be an explicit episode. Yeah, you know, this is totally a safe way to align a car.
Yeah. About 15 feet in the air.
I mean, we already made it established that this Integra is worth more than you falling, so.
If I die, I die.
So if Jose dies, the Integra will be saved.
It's one or the other.
But then who's gonna take my diff out?
That's the important question.
Don't die, Jose. Till after Kansas. Just kidding, don't die ever.
I'll be immortal just so I can take out this dip.
As long as the truck lives, you'll stay alive.
Sounds like something out of Big Trouble in Little China. Some weird universe like that. You ever watch that movie?
So what?
Big Trouble in Little China?
Big Trouble, Little China.
That movie's older than you, dude. How the fuck do you know about that movie?
No, but me and my nephew watched Rush Hour the last weekend. He's never seen it before. He was dying.
First one?
Yeah. Well, it was MTV had 1, 2, and 3 in a row.
Nice. Did you watch 3?
No, he fell asleep.
Oh, I still quote the shit out of 1 and 2, dude.
Oh yeah.
I love the part when, like, the only part I love out of Rush Hour 3, I think it was 3.
Was in the dojo?
Yeah, when Chris Tucker's talking to the old dude. And
Yeah, I'm me, you, me, him. And the bloopers are the shit, dude. Lee, get the door, Lee. Lee again? Or Jackie, get the door. You know you should do it. Well, I'm not good enough.
yeah, what?
What am I not good enough? If you're mad, you just say so, dude.
If I'm not good enough for you, I'm not good enough for anybody.
I used to do that shit when people would call and they'd be like, "Oh, is Mark there?" And I was like, "Nope, can I help you?" And they're like, "No, I just want to talk to Mark." Oh, too bad.
Now when people call, I'm just like, yeah, he's doing something. What do you have going on? And they're like, oh, I just had to ask him about something. And like when dude called about the motor, he was like, oh, can I talk to DJ? I got something for him. And I was like, oh, what do you got? He was like, oh, it's a motor. And I was like, oh, what kind of motor? He was like, it's K-Series. He was like, he started telling me about it, but only because I was like, yeah, I'll go see if DJ wants it, but, you know, you gotta tell me about it.
You're my buffer, unless they say the magic word, which is pretty please. Anyone trying to get a hold of me, pretty please.
You're gonna be really pissed off one day. Someone's actually gonna say, say that, and you're just gonna look at me like.
That means they watch the video.
They deserve it.
So yeah, alignment's done. Good job, Jose. He did the front, I did the back. Let's see our overall specs. What we're gonna try to see. So we decided in the front, we're just gonna do about half a degree of camber. It's got a fuck ton of caster, which is nice. Toes at 0. Rear, pretty much 0 toe. And then we did 1.5 degrees of camber in the rear. Unlike when we raced at
Midwest Fest, we had like 8 degrees of camber and it sucked major nuts. So the alignment specs are a lot different now, and hopefully it'll be good because the whole rear end change has just been a big project for us, and it was kind of annoying, cost a lot of money. Hopefully it works. I did take the truck out for a little test drive and did some sweet drifts, so that was cool. The gearing feels awesome. We're gonna put it back in the dyno. I'm sure we'll have it in this video, but tonight we just want to do the alignment, and we're all done. So I'm super stoked that the rear end actually camber is where I wanted it. As you can see, this is kind of like finalized. These are our toe adjustments. Obviously this is the C3 Batwing. It didn't have any way to adjust the toe on that car like on the C4, so we just made these little brackets and then used some Heims, and we used the C4 axles on both sides. They've been popping out, but well, hopefully it works. And now the suspension being straight, it actually works and functions as it should. And I took a Integra Type R rear brace, and I used that with some Heims to do my diff mount. Didn't really need much bracing, and I can kind of like adjust the tension on them so it didn't have a shit ton, and I get the angle of the drive shaft exactly where I wanted it. So it kind of worked out nice, but looks kind of cool under here with all the shit. So time to dyno it.
Yeah, it's the pump shit.
So the pump duped itself.
Yeah,
So odds are I may have just got a bad pump.
probably.
eBay. Return. Fuck you. Ooh, and it never got notified as delivered.
Ooh. Hey, dude, we never got it, bro. What the fuck?
How's it going?
Good, I'm almost done with the bed.
Looking clean. Yay! Can eat off this.
I mean, there's still a little bit of dust in there, so I wouldn't, but...
Ah, dust is good for you. You know we're getting close to racing when we're just cleaning. After our 4-hour alignment session last night. That sucked.
And we're still not even, like, finished underneath the car.
Yep. We still have to... What do we even have to do?
Fixed power steering.
With fixed power steering, we have to put in a passenger seat belt for fun. Oh yeah, gotta grease all the suspension shit. And we're gonna re-put it back in the dyno. So that'll be the next clip, I believe, because we're gonna see if the rear end gearing or anything changed anything on the dyno. And then we're also gonna try putting lighter wheels on, because these wheels are 70 pounds a piece, which is way too much. And we're gonna put the stock ones on just to see if it messes with the dyno numbers at all, but that'll be next.
that sucks.
Oh man, dude.
Whoops. So yeah, that broke at about 8,500 RPMs.
You at least get the power plug?
Same power as last time. So, the gearing did not change for anyone that was wondering, including myself. So yeah, now we gotta fix this in less than a week.
If it breaks on the floor,
I mean, if they're going out, I know the way it breaks for everything. Yeah. It would be there, like.
Turn that off so I can say how much numbers I made. We're going fucking hard. I'm gonna make it now.